Welcome to Chris's Central Station. Now, we're going to show you Pete's new layout in Adelaide. You've seen some of his other layouts, and we've been down here to do the Adelaide show. But Pete's moved into solid rail track, as you'll see in the later video when I explain it. And he's got his layout pretty well half assembled. Well, it's running, so we call that assembled, but he hasn't finished to scenerise it. But as you can see, it's quite complex, and he's got two loops that go up and around, and he's tested them. I think it's about 4 degrees, he told me. So the trains go up, around, come down around here. He's got this big table. You can see he hasn't done all the sidings, and we just got a bit of stuff there. Obviously he's going to have to turn on electricity with looks like kerosene or whatever that other stuff is. So now what we're going to do, we've got three tracks. The inner two here are HAG, these two are Marklin, and we've got some interesting. We've got an Ace engine with wine. Pete and I need a fair bit of wine. We've got a 1930s Bing with some HAG, with some nice wood. How that got through quarantine, I'm not going to ask. And then we've got his beautiful HAGs, which run beautifully, 2 HAGs, and as you can see, a lot of the suburban carriages or country carriages, but they're from Switzerland, so I guess there's not much country. Now, for those of you who like something interesting, I bought my Jet engine. This was done in the 1950s. They only made one. It did over the tonne, in Australian terms, 100 miles an hour. Those of you in the metric world, 160, but I like the tonne. And now Pete and I are going to try and run these and show you how it works. And there goes the, there goes the Jet. There goes the Ace. Oh, the HAGs, get a bit of wheel spin. Oh, they're off. And you... And of course I've forgotten how to do the Bing, but there we go. There we go. So now you can watch the trains, and it looks pretty spectacular. The Jet train's living up to its reputation. And now we'll see the HAG train haul up the hill. Jet train doesn't do too well on uphills, does it? Look at the HAG and the Bing coming around here. They separate their merry ways. If we follow the Jet train, you'll see the nacelles actually light up at the back there, if you can get that angle. And here's the HAGs. What you might notice is that you can probably hear me a bit better, because most of this runs very quietly. There's lovely Bing. This track is very quiet. Being on the carpet helps, of course, but trains everywhere. So 30s technology, 40s or 50s for the HAG, Ace from probably just around the turn of the millennia, and of course the Jet train I think was built in the 80s or 90s from Lionel in the States. So you can imagine what this layout's going to look when he's finished it. When it's scenerised, he's got all the lights and signals. And it looks like the Jet's running out of paraffin, I think. What is it? Avgas. But we'll just... There it goes. And with that, we'll see you. Pete, you want to wave goodbye? And we thank Pete very much for letting us film. And 6 months later, we'll be back. And you can decide how good a job he's done. Okay, bye from Chris's Central Station. Thanks for watching.